Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fat Money Racing Association SK Modified Championship Race here at Iowa Speedway. And I'm joined, as always, my co-host, Josh Aldridge. Josh, we're looking at the leader in points, Joseph Robinson.
Yeah, I mean, you look at him and see he's leading the points, and it's funny not to see that he's won a race.
That's very true. Right now, he sits at 508 points. 0 wins. He has 9 top 5s, 12 top 10s, an average start of 6th, and an average finish of 5th, and he's only led 5 laps this season.
You brought up something that needs to be addressed. That average finish of 5th. He is consistently running up front, and that's what it takes to win a championship. I mean, you can win a race here and there, but if you're not consistently, there we go, running up front, you're not going to win a championship.
Well, let's hold our horses for a second, because right now it looks like Brad Miller is going to be sitting on the pole if he can hold on to this. And Brad Miller is second in points, only 6 behind Joseph Robinson. And he does. And Joseph Robinson qualifies last, Josh.
Wow. That's not going to end well for him. The odds are stacked against his favor. The commentator's curse strikes again, I'm guessing.
Well, we didn't even get to some of the notes I have. Chris Chaos has the most wins this season with 4 wins. And the man with the most poles, Aaron Aldridge. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you could do me the favor of standing if able and removing your hats. Awesome job, guys. Now let's get to the running order before we get down into some deep facts. We got the 98 of Brad Miller sitting on the pole, the 710 of Chronix High sitting next to him. You got the 26 of Barry Sternparts Jr., the 95 of Brett Aldridge. You got the 59 of Christopher Rich. You got the 19 of Chris Chaos. You got the 65 of Aaron Aldridge. You got the 11 of Corey Gamble. You got the 15 of Triple C. You got the 00 of Billy Ray Dog. You got the 007 of Blaze. You got the 21 of Tyler Ferguson. And you got the 69 of Joseph Robinson, the man who has had the average start of 6th and the average finish of 5th, is starting last, Josh.
Starting last, but this track is wide enough that he can gain positions, and it's not, it's still in reach for him, but it's not how he wants to start the race.
This being the championship race here at Iowa, we had the trucks here, we had the cup here, and then we were supposed to be going to Australia, but that race got cut. Hopefully we get added to it next season. But championship race here at Iowa. Kudos to all our teams and getting their SKs here real quick. I'm excited for this race, more so than anything. Like I said, this is my home track. I've been saying that all weekend. But right now, you see a team that I've been kind of pitching for since the start of the season, the 98, Brad Miller.
Yeah.
I mean, Guinness Miller Racing just became defunct, but not at the reason we thought they were going to be, because now it is partly owned by Michaels, and it's Michaels Miller Racing. And I mean, the next season, I see some big things for this team.
I do as well. I mean, it's going to be definitely something interesting, something to keep an eye on.
Brad Miller is only 6 points behind Joseph Robinson, and he's had one other pole this season, so this will be his second pole of the season. He's had 13 starts. He's had one win this season. He's had 8 top 5s, 12 top 10s, an average start of 8th, and just like Joseph Robinson, an average finish of 5th. Now I think the next person we need to talk about is Chris Chaos. Chris Chaos has the most wins of the season with 4 wins under the belt of that 19, especially for a rookie season for a driver. That is crazy. He's led 89 laps this season, which looks like more than anybody else.
That's what I'm seeing.
He's got 4 wins. He's got 8 top 5s. He's got 11 top 10s. He has an average start of 6 and an average finish of 6. All right, well, enough of that. Let's get into this race. 25 laps to end the SK Modified season for the championship. You guys know who's in contention. Let's get to it.
Championship feel in the air. You can just feel it in the air. Big, big race atmosphere. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. We're crowning a champion today.
After the truck race, how do you feel about this, Josh? The truck and cup race. My apologies.
I'll put those races behind me. Some of them was definitely a head scratcher, and I'm still a little bit bitter about one of them. I'm not going to bring that one back up, but I'm ready for this one.
I'm excited for this one as well. Chronix is 30 points behind. He's sitting right there in second. I don't know if there's a chance he could win it tonight.
I don't know. I mean, may not.
When the pace car pulls off, this one gets going.
Sharp turn down pit road. We're getting ready.
Here we go. Brad Miller dives down. And we are seeing cars just stick and fly. Rich goes to the inside. Championship race, baby! What was that, Rich?
Whoa.
No halfway caution. Rich is going to drift up. And here comes Aaron Aldridge. No, cut off by Rich.
Cut off by Rich. Aaron goes high with him, pushes him up high, goes down low.
He dives down. And Aaron Aldridge takes the lead.
But for how long? Because that bottom line's coming. You got to drift real high, punch back down low.
Triple C there in second, looking for Aaron Aldridge to make a mistake. He goes up, they go together. They're taking off on the pack. Triple C is linked up with the back of Aaron Aldridge and just pushing for gold here.
These cars seem to be handling better than the Cup cars would because they was loosey throughout the race. These cars are able to lower to the ground. They're able to hold their line a lot better than the Cup cars.
The Cup cars or the trucks.
That indeed, yes.
Ooh, a little bumping from the 26 into Chronics.
Oh my gosh, look at that. How do they keep from wrecking?
Brad Miller is flying up on Triple C and Aaron Aldridge. Rich is partnered with... Ooh!
Oh!
Little loose there. Oh! Chris Chaos is falling back real fast.
Dropped like a rock back to the back of the pack. He's in dead last now. And losing momentum quickly.
Brad Miller can't keep up with Aaron Aldridge and Triple C while they're drafting. Triple C starting to look back into line. Now these two are friends, so was this like? And we've seen Triple C help Aaron Aldridge get to a victory before.
We have, and they probably talked about this off the track. Yeah, he loses a little bit there.
Brad Miller has a championship in his grasp if he can stay ahead of Joseph Robinson. And winning this race would guarantee it. Brad Miller flies up on Triple C.
Triple C ain't going to give up by the fight. He's going to try his best to keep him back there.
Triple C pushed Aaron Aldridge till he couldn't push him no more. And now he is back fighting. We're seeing everyone starting to lane out here. Right now, where everything sits, Brad Miller could be champion. Triple C and Aaron Aldridge linked back up. And look at that gap.
You know, it's always something interesting to see at the last race of the season. You got one took a flag away. You got one driver celebrating a win doing burnouts. We got another driver out there doing donuts celebrating a championship win. And as a fan, I love seeing that. Regardless of who the winner is.
Triple C again pushed Aaron Aldridge till he couldn't push him no more. What is this strategy, Josh?
I'm not sure because, I mean, you look at the point standings now, Triple C and Aaron are probably out of contention, but they're jockeying for position as well, as Triple C is 1 point behind Aaron.
It's like they know they can't win it, but they can win this race.
Yeah.
And this is Triple C's home track. And again, Triple C goes back to battle with Brad Miller.
Back on the defense.
A championship for Michaels Miller Racing, or however you look at it, McGinnis Miller Racing's end. Triple C cuts off momentum from Brad. Joseph Robinson
Making his way up through the pack.
This is not good for Brad Miller. If Joseph gains 2 more positions, Brad Miller's contention at that championship is gone, and look at him dive. He only needs 1 more.
If he can hold it.
Corey Gamble pushing. Is he going to stick a 3 wide?
Got to quickly wind him down, though. If you have time.
Brett Aldridge gets
Oh,
back.
he's losing the position. Yes.
Ooh.
The handler on his car seems to be giving out on him.
Oh, Brad Miller falling backwards. That could be another thing that loses him the championship.
Brad Miller's off the pace. He's losing position quickly. Working lap 21, coming around to complete lap 21.
Brad has to know that he just may have lost the championship right there. Oh! Not if Joseph drops back. One more.
This race is tied.
What's not tight is the gap between Aaron Aldridge, Triple C, and then Chronix High, who Brad Miller is still battling. With 3 laps to go. And he gets by.
Can he do something with it now?
And Joseph Robinson lost 3 positions.
You know that crew chief is telling me that over the radio and telling him to get it in high gear and keep it, put the pedal to the middle and go.
2 laps left. And Chronix trying to work his way around. We are on the last lap. White flag in the air. Brad Miller needs to hold on.
Side by side, can he do it?
Aaron Aldridge wins the last race of the year. Brad Miller finishes 4th Joseph Robinson in last. Brad Miller wins the championship. Brad Miller is your SK Modified champion.
Congratulations to Brad Miller on a well-deserved championship win.
This team was gonna go defunct. And they come back to win the SK Modified Championship. I also want to say congratulations to Aaron Aldridge. Second place, Triple C. Third place, Chronix High. And go ahead, pause it, read the rest of the screen if you want to see the order. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.